Hello. Hi. So you are our new employee at City Zebra Corporation, right? Yes. And you have decided to come in on a Friday to do your HR paperwork, which you could have done on Monday. But welcome. Yeah, that zebra's for you. Maybe one day you'll get the big zebra that's on my lamp. Who loves it here? No, you have to take it. It's yours. I don't care if you don't want it. Okay. Alright. Okay, so you're Jessica, right? Hi, Jessica. So, why have you chosen to work here? Look, I'm not talking about the answer that you gave during your job interview. I'm asking you woman to woman. Oh my gosh, please don't get upset that I assumed you were gender. Okay, you're not one of those. Okay, so... Oh, it's just temporary. So you just temporarily moved to Florida. Oh, you just graduated. That's cool. Yeah, I have your CV, so you don't need to tell me that, but why would you work here? Because I also thought this would be temporary. But somehow it just got worse and worse and worse. Yeah, it just got worse and worse and worse. Oh, are you offended by ponytails? Why do I ask? Oh, I'm gonna get to that. It's just hot in here. Okay, so you're not officially hired yet, so I get to tell you some things that I usually don't get to tell people who are officially hired. I mean, you're hired, but you haven't been. Okay, so a couple of things. There's this amazing new application that we work with called Below the Whistle. Have you heard of it? Well, it is an HR's nightmare, and our branch has signed up to it. And basically what it does is it gives everybody the opportunity to write a complaint about anybody. It takes a minute of their time. They can even do it anonymously. And then takes a minute of their time, they press send, and then a bunch of paperwork piles up on my desk. And it's been so fun because I don't even understand why this exists, because the number of yogurt missing cases has gone up quadruple, which means that there were yogurt missing cases to begin with. Okay, so I can't tell you not to use it or discourage you from using it, but at the same time, no, it's not good. It's not good. I'd also like to thank you very much for, maybe you didn't know, but thank you for not participating in Casual Friday. Yeah, unfortunately I do have to participate as head of human resources in our Casual Friday program for some reason. It's supposed to like boost morale or something like that. I'm not too sure. And Casual Friday Day means the most complaints for Dina Day. Yep, I get the most complaints that day. Actually, even this morning I got a complaint. You know why? Every time I tell myself I'm gonna wear jeans and a shirt, that I sit. I don't play around with skirts. I mean, you can. Please don't. You're too pretty to play with skirts. Oh God, please don't forget I said that. Okay, you're not hired yet. But like, I mean, you can obviously, but I will receive complaints from other women who are intimidated. I just will. Okay, so for example, this shirt. You think there's a problem with it? Well, apparently one person who didn't even choose to remain anonymous, they fully agreed with this, said that this shirt was suggestive because it is showing a heart around my chest. This is suggestive. So I had to file that paperwork earlier. Yeah. Do you know what sexual harassment is? You do? Okay. Look, your job story is actually pretty funny why we got your job available. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna say person A and person B because I can't really say those. So person A got complimented on her ponytail from person B. And then they sent that complaint to me. Not even with the ad, they just came straight in to do that and called it sexual harassment. And believe it or not, there did have to be a mediation for that. Now, person B was the head accountant in accounting, where you're going to be working. And person A is just an accountant. Person A said that since person B is a lesbian, that she was clearly coming on to her, and she felt uncomfortable with that. And then it turned into a hostile work environment case from person B's perspective, which, I mean, they were right, but do you know how difficult it is to turn a sexual harassment case into a uncomfortable work environment case for the person that has been accused of sexual harassment? Yeah, that was the worst month of my life. I cried so much. We had to end up giving person B, well, you'll meet her. I mean, you're going to be your boss, your head accountant, but I really shouldn't have. Whatever. So we got to give her like 6 weeks free paid vacation, right? So during those 6 weeks, we assumed accounting could go without a head for a little bit, like, make it, but they couldn't, and lots of shit went down, and therefore your job opened up because then person A was fired, and I agree with that because person A was freaking annoying, so please don't be like her, okay? Alright. Sorry that was a long introduction. I do welcome you. I am Dina. So just Jessica. Oh, it's not Jessica. I got that wrong. What's your name? Mary Corn. Okay. Do you have your social security number? Yep. I don't know if you have it memorized. Okay, you do. Perfect. Your date of birth? Can I have your street address? Apartment number? City? State, obviously, Florida. Zip code? One moment. We have our company stress relief animal. I actually like her a lot, but she doesn't like everyone that much. She really wasn't the best pick for stress care, but we're adapting. So there we go. Alright, so yes. Now can I just have your mobile phone number? 3601700. Your email address. Okay, do you have an emergency contact? I don't care who it is. No, I'm not going to be your emergency contact. Great, okay. Name? Darren. Who's that? Your brother? Perfect. And what's their best telephone number to reach you on. To reach them on. Sure, get out your phone. I do not mind. It's almost the end of the day, though, so I don't get paid overtime anymore, so. Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna get paid overtime either. I looked through your contract. Okay. Oh, you didn't know that? So, 1, 7, 6, 8, 5, 6. So 301 761 8566. Okay. So you agree that the information listed above is accurate and correct. I understand and agree that it's responsibility to complete sentence and all the applicable rehab forms that may be limited to the W419 by direct deposit to the employee handbook receipts and other documents deemed appropriate. Then I continue my employment. Okay, now can you just sign? I'll use a different pen. Yeah, just sign. Here. Okay. I'll put the date. Okay. So, company name is City Zebra Corporation. Department, accounting. Job title, you will be a accountant, and you will officially start on Monday. Okay, and okay, so what is your repayment? Like, do you just have a contract? Okay, and what is that? That was the lowest. You didn't ask for more money? Oh, you assumed you'd get a pay raise. No, that is going to be your salary forever. So, yep. Now you shouldn't have, why didn't you just ask for more? This is the advice I give everybody that comes here. But, okay, you're on full time. You're on okay, just on this moment. Jeez. Okay, so this is a W4 form, and you're gonna be an accountant, right? So I'm not gonna do this. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna do your accounting forms, okay? Yeah, we're just gonna leave that right there, okay? That'll be your homework for the weekend, because I don't want to do your, yeah, you're an accountant. I don't know if I'm supposed to, actually, I still understand how things work. So, again, your name, Social Security, again, he'll tell me that again. City. Okay. So, do you have your bank account information so I know how to pay you? What's your bank? Bank of America. America. What is your route transit number? Account number. Oh, it's just so handy you have it up there on your phone. I mean, you don't understand. I have to sit here sometimes, like, for hours. I'm just waiting for people to. Okay, is this your checking, saving? That's your checking account. Yeah, and we'll just send your paycheck there. Okay, now can you sign again? Oh, wait, I have to read this to you. We cannot process our direct deposit without supporting documentation from your financial institution and avoid a check, letter, or financial institution to support your documentation. Now the check deposit slip you do not provide for supporting documentation. Receive a live check. While your trust account is being verified, I hereby please arise to interview document. Further, I do not agree to hold our company responsible for any delays or loss of money due to incorrect or incomplete information supplied by me or my financial institution due to the error on the part of the financial institution So basically it's not our fault. Okay. I hereby authorize and request continuing nature to step out my salary, wages, and pay to the named financial institution as indicated above by signing this. I authorize my contracts with City Zebra Holdings to entity registers to make my adjustments if necessary. Entry made in error without an express written authorization. I shall look solely into the above named financial institution with information regarding my account. This agreement will remain in effect until you receive a written notice of cancellation from your financial institution. So I submit a new bill. Okay, nope, you got it. Okay. That's it. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the this is the I-9 form, which tells me whether you are able to work here. I need to read you the instructions, okay? Anti-discrimination notice. It is illegal to discriminate against work authorized individuals. Employers cannot specify which documents an employee may present to establish employment authorization and identity. The refusal to hire or to employ an individual because of the documentation presented as a future expiration date may also constitute illegal discrimination. But you're like American, right? Okay, so I have to fill out your name so many times. Do you have any other last names? Okay, your address is the same as before. So I'm just gonna copy that down later. So I'm aware that the federal law provides for imprisonment and or fines for false statements or use of false documents in the connection with the okay? So if you lie, you're fucked. Okay, great. So I assessed under the penalty of perjury that you are a citizen, non-citizen. You're a citizen. Oh God, thank God. I mean, no, not thank God. It's just like there's so much less paperwork. Great. So just sign again. Yeah, you really could have come in on Monday to do this. I don't know why I chose to come in today. Okay. Okay, I get to complete this page. Do you have a form of identification with you, such as passport, driver's? I have your passport. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Oh, and it's a new one too. I love you. Alright, and do you have like a social security card? Yeah, you do. Okay, so yeah, it looks fine. I'm saying it looks fine because you already gave me the number and I just needed to, okay? Okay, first day of employment, great. Great. Okay, so are you going to be a part of our E-Verify program? Okay, the employer participates in E-Verify and will provide the federal government with the form 1-9, which I just did, information to confirm that you are authorized to work in the U.S. The E-Verify cannot confirm that you are authorized to work. The employers require, if that happens, the employers are required to give you written instructions to contact the Department of Homeland Security or Social Security. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Oh, I also have to give you this, that you have the right to work, and you cannot let someone take that away. Would you like this in English or in Spanish or both? you don't even want one. Oh, I love you. But I do need to give this to you. Okay? So if you have work skills, experience, legal right to work, your citizenship and registration stamp should not get in the way. Neither should the place or one other aspect of origin. So, it's like about your rights. Just take it, okay? Take one in Spanish too. I don't want it. Okay. Alright. This is the employee acknowledgement agreement. So, do you acknowledge and agree that you have been hired? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Do you want to read this, or do you care? I mean, it's just, look, okay. I agree that at any time during my employment I am subject to any type of discrimination, that I am subject to any type of discrimination because of race, sex, age, religion, color, relation, origin, handicap, disability, or marital status, or if I'm subject to any type of harassment, like sexual harassment, I'll immediately contact the appropriate person of the company, which is me, hello. And the president of the company and or my supervisor, I understand that I agree are responsible for investigating the complaint, taking an action. We do not have control over like, okay, corporate doesn't really have control over what happens here. Okay. There's a problem and complaint. Okay, this part really gets to me. If you have a problem and you need to meditate, can you just like WhatsApp the person? Because honestly, if I have to do another mediation for yogurt, I'm not getting this yogurt thing has really gotten to me. Oh yeah, and there were people using plastic cups, and we do still have plastic cups, but no one touches them because somebody complained about each single person using them, each single one. I had to mediate all of those. So, I understand and agree that I have affirmative obligation to report any workplace harassment. You don't have to report any. You report the ones that matter. You do not need to report any. Every single one. Like, report the ones, okay? Okay. We will listen to your concern, investigate it to the extent possible, and then settle the matter. I understand that not all matters will be resolved to my satisfaction. I would really I'm actually going to highlight that do you understand that not all matters will be resolved to your satisfaction? Okay? But they will be done in a timely manner. Further agree that the decision of the president of my company and applicable is final. Okay? Complaints will be kept as confidential as possible, consistent with the conduct full and fair investigation. I also understand that violating confidentiality may be subject to immediate discipline. Nope, not here. We really don't care. Apparently, I further acknowledge that my registration of a valid complaint will no way used against me. See the word valid here, though? Valid. It's saying I further acknowledge that the registering of a valid complaint will no way be used against me. This does not say that the registration of a non-valid complaint will be used against you, most likely by me. Okay? Okay, so listen, like, if your yogurt is missing, I know I keep mentioning yogurt, but I'm serious. If your yogurt's missing, can you just come up to me? Okay, I'd rather you'd come, if you want to think about doing a complaint, you come up to me, and I will personally give you $1 to go buy a new one, okay? I will reimburse you. Yeah. I'm not going to put that in writing, but please just do that, okay? It's much easier. So, valid again. Nor will it advise impact on my employment status, such as accusations to be shown, unless such accusation is shown to be intentionally false. We don't have a lot of intentionally false ones. We just have people that complain about the weirdest shit. Do you agree to obey all the safety rules and to exercise caution in all work activities? In addition, I will comply to all occupational safety and health standards regulations. Yeah, just can you be safe? Okay. Okay, work-related industries. Oh, that's the fun. That's also a very fun one for me. In recognition that the fact of any work-related industries which might be sustained by me are covered by the state workers' compensation status, and to avoid circumvention of such status may result in suits against the concerns of clients. I agree, and it's okay. So, yeah. So if you bang your head like while at work, we'll pay for it. It happened to me in one of my jobs when I was younger. It's funny. Although I just never paid the hospital back because I was too lazy to. Okay. I understand and agree that I'm accepted, at least employed. Okay. Just, print your name and sign. Any big plans this weekend? Oh, you're gonna get ready for your job. Come on. Well, how do you get ready for your job? Are you just gonna poke on a calculator for a couple of seconds? Okay. Alright, you are settled. So just do your homework of the W4 form, the tax. I mean, you can even do that right outside and then get back to me. Yeah, I want to do that. It's tax stuff and I don't really get it. You'll be an accountant and we're so excited to have you on board. As long as you don't complain too much. There's a difference between complaining and gossiping. You're allowed to gossip with me. Okay, at lunch. I do eat lunch alone, yes, because it's very annoying to not eat lunch alone because if I eat lunch with the staff, they do start to talk to me about things they actually want to report. So if you want to actually chat and gossip, that's one thing, okay? So you just have to tell me that's a gossip session, and I'm not going to report it, okay? Yeah, same with in-office relationships. I mean, you really don't need to register a relationship unless it's been a year and a half, or really, if you're just so welcome as an employee at our company. If you're cool, then we'll be both cool. Yep, you'll be working in accounting. That's not gonna be fun for you, but we do have our stress animal boss, as I mentioned, and she may or may not be comforting for you. So, yeah. Any questions? Yeah, you're gonna have to have those questions. Just ask your boss those questions, okay? I don't really know. What do we do to handle stress in our work environment? I played with this. I can go buy you one of these on the weekend if you want. Stress. I find it very important, the well-being. Oh, you noticed oh no. You've read the pamphlet already. That's great. Yes, yeah, once a month we do have a little meeting over lunch, and whoever wants to come can come, about how we handle stress in the work environment. Look, if you feel overly stressed, I know a doctor that prescribes Xanax, so we can do that. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. I'm really